Hi there. Now, I will preface this with the fact that I haven't slept, so this may be a little bit of a mess, but bear with me. So the thumbnail to this video is a photograph that a friend shared with me from their morning jog. There were loads of photographs, and it was this moment in time. The photography is beautiful, but it's this amazing combination of modern and nature, the lighting, the emotion that evokes. I could see that, or I could feel the watery sunshine and the fresh, cooler air, and the sound of quiet stillness before a busy day starts. And that really spoke to me because my brain has been fizzing today. And sometimes I do my best creating when I am shattered, when I haven't slept, which is really bizarre. But I think it's because my brain has no distraction. It's almost like a meditative state that I go into when I haven't had any sleep. And I tried to nap, but couldn't because my brain was still fizzing with this beauty that was shared with our little group. And I wanted to share it with you and talk about that because, again, I had a conversation with my partner last night about finding beauty in, everything. Now, the friend who went on a jog repeated back to me, I was having a bad day a couple of months ago, and they repeated back to me words that I had said to them a couple of months before that. And I want to quote them for you, because it ties into my video on dealing with setbacks. And I want to know if this resonates with you. If any of this video resonates with you, hit the thumbs up, but leave a comment and let me know which bits speak to you, and which bits you found helpful in your journey. But here's my quotes, and having them used back at me. So, quote, "I love what I do. I love creativity in all its forms. I see art everywhere." Second quote, "I'm not stuck. It's a great feeling, and I see my purpose in life as helping others to do that for their own well-being too." End quote. This is something I said months ago, and this friend keeps reminding me of it on bad days, and I love them for that. You know who you are, and I am so grateful. And that got me thinking about all of these amazing creative people that I have in my life. I am so privileged to know, artists, and my partner is a blacksmith, and his work is just beautiful. No matter what it is, he puts his heart and soul into making a beautiful functional piece, using traditional and modern techniques, and I adore that. I know I'm biased, but the fact that he can form metal into art just blows my mind. I know I've spoken about Deb Jones before. She's a willow weaver, and she takes bendy willow and turns it into art. Her sculptures are beautiful, her baskets and all of the other things that she makes, the decorative pieces, just stunning. But one of the people I know that I am absolutely privileged to know is Deb McEwan. Sorry. Now, Deb is a lifelong family friend. She and her husband, Al, were in the army with my dad. They were friends forever, basically. Now, from going from the army as a couple to their life now, they now live abroad, they live in the sunshine. Deb posted on TikTok yesterday, I think it was, or it came up on my page yesterday, the food and the drinks and the sunshine and the pampering, and it's just this amazing life. And how has she got there from being in the army? Well, she's an author. Her life is amazing, and she's one of those people that I would love to interview, because don't tell her this, but I always looked up to her even as a kid. There was something about Deb she's kind of no nonsense and doesn't suffer fools, but she has this kind, generous heart and this creativity that I just find infectious. She started, I think her first book was published around 2013. So she's been writing for 10 years and she's released over 20 books in all sorts of different genres. She's co-written a book as well. But if you want action and adventure, she's got her Unlikely Soldiers series, which talks about military life and a woman in military life. She's got cozy mysteries. She's got paranormal, romance, and supernatural suspense in her Afterlife series. She's written 2 books. It starts with The Alien's Guide to Humans. She has written kids' books. This amazing woman can turn her hand to anything, and her books are so vividly written that the descriptions, they aren't overly wordy, but you feel like you are there. You read through the reviews on somewhere like Amazon, and you see people saying, I've never been to Hong Kong, but I imagined I was there. I could smell what was being described. I could feel the heat. I could, that's the skill that Deb has and the beauty that she's putting out there. These books are readable over and over and over again. And actually, a couple of months before my dad died, we were talking about Deb's work, and he said he had been reading them, but actually he had gone back and reread, because some of the military books, the 4 Unlikely Soldier books, reminded him of situations and what it was like. It refreshed his memory because it was so vivid. And I love that creativity out in the world, the beauty that Deb is putting out there. I really, really recommend her books. You can get them on audiobook or paperback. I'm going to link a bunch of them in the description, as well as her TikTok and her Facebook. She's just an incredible person. And I always want to boost the signal, despite the fact that I'm a tiny channel. If I just get one person into her work, if I can help facilitate that joy being shared, then I'm going to, because honestly, her work is amazing. And I'm not biased because I know Deb. It's because her work really is amazing. And, I'm just encouraging you today to find one thing, one moment, one piece of art, one piece of creativity that is beautiful, that speaks to you right down deep inside and makes you stop and just feel that. Nothing else. Block everything else out. Just feel that moment of beauty, whether that's laying in bed and waking up naturally, which is a wonderful feeling, or your drive to work, you see the sun setting, the sun rising, beautiful hills. Just take that moment, whether it is human-made creativity or it's natural. Take that moment to really notice all of those fine details. Let that speak to your heart, your soul, and dismiss the logical for just a few moments and revel in it, because it will make you feel so much better for the rest of the day. I promise you. Take a look at all of the descriptions, leave a comment and tell me what your beautiful thing is for today. What made you stop and just take it in? And let's share those moments. Let's celebrate those moments. But definitely go and check out Deb's work. Thank you.